going on, man? It's your boy, Block Boy, bringing you that real deal Holyfield on that field. I told y'all, I thought it was a game. I'm dropping. Man, about, 2 weeks away now? And this upcoming week, EA just dropped their little schedule. I put it up on the screen now. So, they dropping content all this week. Make sure y'all sub up to the channel so y'all can stay up to date on all the Madden content. And I'm bringing you that real content. It's not just updates. It's not just current events. I'm giving you that real content from a different perspective. So, I'll make sure y'all stay tuned. So let's jump right into it, man. Today we going over my top 5 picks going into this Madden and my number 1 pick for a sleeper team. And I want y'all to understand something. The teams that are the best in the game are not top 5 in my eyes. So I have a category for them. It's called bucking teams. I'm from the crib. The term bucking basically just means cheating. So, as you can see, Eagles bucking, KC bucking, Bills bucking, Lions bucking, and of course, the Ravens are bucking. All these teams are in this category for similar reasons, not the same, similar, but they all deserve to be on this list. And really, if you use these teams, I mean, you don't really get no respect on the streets. What they call it nowadays, a casual. You a real casual if you play with these teams. So my top 5 list doesn't consist of these guys, because that's what all the other lists consist of. Of course, they're going to be in your top 5. But now, the list I'm about to give you is really going to separate from everybody else because of the criteria I go by. First up, obviously, you need a quarterback. I'm throwing that ball all over the park, so that's first and foremost. Secondly, I need at least 2 good receivers. And good could mean X Factor superstar with a 90 plus speed or a 94 plus speed receiver. I can make either work, but we got to have at least 2 of those. Then on the flip side, we need fast corners, 2 of them at least. And then last but not least, I need a pass rusher, at least 1, whether it be high overall, X Factor, or superstar, but you need at least 1. Now understand, when I'm looking for good teams, in my eyes, this is what they all have. And this is what all of these teams I'm about to go over have. Just watch the theme. So coming in at number 5, we got the Washington Redskins or Commanders, just depending on what Trump talking about. Obviously, they got Randall Cunningham, baby mama, cousin, little brother, Jaden Daniels. You know he gonna be piped up on the game. It's gonna be year 2 for him. So they got a leader at the helm. Then just going down the list of who they got on the team. Laremy Tunsil, one of the best linemen in the game. Scary Terry. It's gonna get scary if they don't pay his ad. They better stop playing. Marshawn Lattimore, and then the offseason addition, Deebo Samuel. So just off that base roster, look kind of crazy. But remember what I told you about them corners. They already got Marshawn, and they got Jonathan Jones, and they got Mike Santrill, however you say his name. Mike is real, because he was balling last year. So they got 3 really good corners we can play with. And I really skipped over the D-line, but I mean, Deron Payne really get by you there, so enough is said there. Now, we go over to the draft class. They got another offensive tackle out of Oregon. You know, they basically just got farm fields of just O linemen, D linemen, running backs, receiver, everything up there. Oregon really doing it. Then they got Trey Amos from Ole Miss. So he a second round guy and he an SEC guy. So I'm going to just guess he get a 92 or 93 speed. Then they add depth at the receiver position, linebacker and running back. So solid draft class. We won't know until the game come out what their ratings are, but definitely great additions. So for my number 5 pick, I feel like you get these guys in a race game, you get these guys in a franchise game. You sit down playing your homeboy, you got what you need. You can line up with anybody. You can score with anybody. It's real simple. Now on to my number 4 pick, the LA Chargers. Harbaugh went back over there and got them boys piped up for real. You already know they got Justin Herbert, and they starting to build around him. They got old boy from Georgia, Lad McConkey. I don't know if you watch real football, but bruh, he's really like that out there. I don't care skin color, height, weight. That boy is on that. Then they got Rashawn Slater, one of the best linemen in the game. Still got Derwin James, real demon on the defense. Khalil Mack still playing at a high level. They got Najee Harris, which is baby beast mode in the game for real. That boy be breaking hella tackles. Then let's count down our corners. They got Lil Zante Samuels. I already know he probably got like a 93 speed. Then guess who else over there? Dante Jackson. We good off the rip. Now we cooking with some gas. Then we got some good vets. Marcus May, Bud Dupree. Yeah, these boys got a pretty good roster. Then when you look at the draft class, again, Harbaugh was not playing. They got old boy from North Carolina. He's sliding. Then they got Trey Harris. I've been watching him since his freshman year. And I already knew I thought he was going to go first round, but I don't know if he got injured or what happened, but that boy landed at the right spot because Herbert throwing that bit all over the park. So then they got the tight end. I don't know if y'all know who his dad is, but listen, you talking about Odell? All right, watch this.
Hit on that last play. Fiedler now throws. Oh, what a catch! What a catch by Oronde Gadsden. We've talked to him many times, and we made fun of the fact, that is unbelievable. But he has the biggest pair of hands of any wide receiver in the National Football League, and they came to use that time. It'll be on every highlight reel in America tonight.
Yeah, that boy really living like that. So his son is at tight end, so he got unlimited potential. And I think he broke some records at Syracuse, so he should be right on that new tight end wave. Yeah, I think these boys will be a problem in a game, especially if you get them in a franchise and you're able to build and get people's overalls up and get X Factor superstars. Yeah, they're going to be dangerous. Now for my number 3 pick, I'm going with them Cowboys. I know Jerry Jones like to play games and talk like he a slave master and disrespect people. But listen, them boys on the game, especially this year, you see on the screen now, that boy GP is not a game. Like, in real life, them boys gonna be real pressure. And on this game, I mean, we already know who on the Cowboys roster. Since it's America's team, I really don't even have to go over it. Micah, CD, Deron Bland, Dak, Trayvon Diggs, GP, like. So this would be a pretty quick one because not much explaining to do. Y'all should already know. Devontae Turpin, come on, man, stop playing. Let's look at these draft picks real quick. Of course, they got another old lineman, so you know that's gonna be stacked for the long haul. Like that's gonna happen. They got another edge rusher from Boston College. What the Cowboys do really well is draft. They just don't like paying people. So this rookie class might end up being the best or, one of the best in the game. They got another corner. Revel, whatever he's tall. I think he like 6'2", 6'3". He gonna be crazy. Then, of course, let me go over there and talk to Sark real quick. Hey, he running 4.2. All right, let me grab him real quick. Appreciate that. Jadon Blue. So, real self-explanatory. Cowboys is gonna be one of the best teams in the game for real. Trust me when I say any one of these 5 teams is ready to go. Like, you don't have to do nothing but click the game and play. They got everything you need. Now this next team got everything you need and some more. So for my number 2 pick, we're going with the Cincinnati Bengals. You already know they got Joe Burrow back there. Jamar just coming off that triple crown, so he 99 overall. T about to be, a 91, 92 overall. Then you go on the defensive side. If everybody just stopped playing and just pay their best players, we would be all happy. We would all be in a good place. But they want to do the song and dance and back and forth. Like, stop playing with people like that. But they got Trey Hendrickson, Cam Taylor-Britt, Chase Brown, Mike Gesicki, Daxton Hill. Then if you scroll down a little bit on their roster, somebody called DJ Turner, 96 speed corner. So that's 4 or 5 93 plus speed corners. Man to man all day. Oh, and I almost forgot, they just signed the rookie, Shamar Stewart. So you see, they was playing with him, but they finally got the deal done. Let's check out their draft class. They got another linebacker from South Carolina. They got another guard. And they got my dog Barrett Carter. He trained at the gym. But yeah, Bengals definitely, they was my favorite team last year. Just because the uniforms, the quarterback situation, the DBs, and they had edge rushers. So hopefully they keep Trey Hendrickson so that it could be, a 2-headed monster. But if not, we can definitely make some shake with them. And for my number 1 pick going into Madden 26, none other than the Pittsburgh Steelers. We all seen what them boys did in the offseason. Adding DK, Big Play Slay, Jalen Ramsey. That takes them over the top. They got 2 95 speed receivers, 2 X-Factor corners, 2 X-Factor D linemen. What more do you have to say? And they got Aaron Rodgers back there. And even though they probably got his overall lower, he's still Aaron Rodgers. He's programmed as Aaron Rodgers. He been in the game for damn near 20 years. He gonna be throwing the air out the ball. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I feel like this is the most complete team from my criteria standards. There's really no holes anywhere. And this is a win now type roster in real life and in the game. So this is probably, I mean, there's a lot of Steelers fans, so they're going to be playing with them anyways. But after having DK and Calvin Austin and all them boys on defense, I feel like a lot of people are going to be playing with them. On Madden 26, they can really make some noise. They can compete with any and everybody just because of who they have in those certain spots. Then taking a look at their draft class, look who it is, another Oregon player. Like, they just over there bruh, they in the lab, literally. My boy Phil Knight said, however much money you need, you got a blank check. And they created a lab and just pumping them out. They just creating LeBrons and Kyrie's. They creating Anthony. Like, they create everything. 6'5", 300 D tackle. Do you understand how big of a human that is? Next to Cam Hayward. Then they went and grabbed Caleb Johnson, basically same type of running back as Najee Harris. Plus they still got Jaylen Warren. And then they added a nudge. Oh man, I just realized that's old boy, that stiff arm. Who was it? Quinn Ewers and went yard boy. I got somewhere to be. Yeah, them boys, yeah. They might be OP. Honestly. They got damn near too many pieces. They definitely gonna be on that. Oh my. So yeah, man, that wraps up my top 5 teams going into Madden this year. But before we go, I'm gonna give y'all my sleeper team for this year. And that's going to be the New York Giants. Now, everybody knows on the surface when you say Giants, you already know they had problems. They traded Saquon and had Daniel Jones. But behind the scenes, they really been building a pretty good roster. So right now, you already know they got Malik Neighbors. He's like that, another LSU receiver. Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence. They got Javon Holland in the offseason. Also the Debo. But not only that, they got Darius Slayton and Jalen Hyatt and Wan'Dale Robinson and Kayvon Thibodeau. So all of that plus what they added in the draft, which, I mean, if you was under a rock, you know who they added. Start off with Abdul Carter. He's going to be a game wrecker. So Abdul, Kayvon, Dexter Lawrence, and Brian Burns all on the same D-line. That's going to be hectic. Then, of course, now you got your quarterback of the future, Jackson Dart. So right then and there, now we're like, oh, okay, we doing a little something now. So don't be surprised when you get on that game. You got the Eagles, you got the Chiefs, somebody got the Giants. You like, man, I'm about to mollywop. All right, they really got that stick right now. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's my sleeper team for Madden 26. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Who's your sleeper team going into this year? And who's your best team going into this year? Comment down below. I told y'all I'm feeding the streets. As soon as EA drops some of them gameplay videos this week, we right back to it. So appreciate y'all for vibing, pulling up with your boy. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And always, always stay dangerous.